Hello, hello, and welcome back. Hello, and welcome back to the Real Housewife of the Underworld. Okay, so what I'm doing in the Underworld today is doing some skincare empties. As you may know, I mention it in every single video. I am an esthetician, and I get a lot of free things. I don't like everything that I get. It is also part of my job to spend my own money on skincare products. Continuing education, research, etc., etc., etc. Books, texts, courses, this, that, and the other thing. Okay. So, I love what I do, and I'm also, this is not a giant ad, by the way. I just like a lot of things. I also want to add, as an esthetician, very responsible esthetician who has integrity, which is not very common. In aesthetics. It's not very common in aesthetics, and it's definitely not common in the aesthetics that we have going on today. Right now, with all of these medspas popping up, it's scary. Honestly, I was working with someone. I'm just gonna talk. Whatever, I can do what I want. I was working with someone, a friend of a friend. Not really a good friend of mine at the time, but I took the opportunity to meet someone to possibly scope out in a partnership to open a spa. And that person, so I ended up not going through with that person, and that person had a lot of money to throw at this operation. And I say it in that way for that reason specifically, like, that person really thought that they could just throw money at something and make it look good, and then people would go. But this is like, these are people's faces, and that's really scary. It was just a horrible operation all around. So that is now, that ship has sailed. And I got curious, and of course, and because this was going to be something that my name was attached to, and I'm so grateful that it's not. And I Googled that place, and oh my god, the entire website is AI. It's all AI models, and I remember being a part of like the interview process, which is also preposterous, whatever, for possible injectors, and these people, aside from the people that I recommended to fill that role, were just completely not qualified. And I encourage you, if you are getting into Botox, filler, injectables, this, that, and the other thing, do not go to a corporation to get it. Do not go to Anyway, so Moon Omens. What's that? Ooh, I love this website. But anyway, yeah, everything's AI and it's creeping me out. So, it makes me actually, like right now, recording this video, I feel a lot better making this because it's like cool to be a person, not a robot. Anyway, so I'm just talking to feel the air. Hopefully this relaxes you and experiment a little and get a new video out there because I've been gone for a minute, you know, doing a lot of I gotta do things. I got things to do. I got people to see. So this bag is not interesting in the slightest. So I'm gonna get the products out of the bag. These are my skincare empties, and some of these things I got for free. And you know what? That does change, of course, your opinion on the product. But no, obviously this is empty. This is a fabulous product. Now, I think you can actually get it's a professional product, but you can buy it like their mask. So this, I really liked it. This is Skin Mousse by CO2 Lift Carboxy Moisturizer. So it's an oxygenating moisturizer. They marketed it as for all skin types. I would agree that this is for all skin types. But what I was going to say before was, please don't take your skincare advice, even from me. Like, don't get it off the internet. You need a professional skin consultation. Anything, you get what you pay for. With everything in life, you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. And I understand we're not in a place where a lot of people are in a place where they can just be splurging. And so that's even more of a reason to be mindful about where your money is going and really be mindful about the fact that influencers and whatnot do not have an education. Oh, I don't know what they do. In regards to skincare, they might have gone, whatever, they might be well researched, and in that case, I'd say there are a lot of outliers, but it's a much better practice for someone to say, you didn't hear it from me, because there is no possible way that something could be for everybody. There's no, like, I have a license, so anyway, I liked this product. It was really good. When I work in a spa, I get wholesale prices, typically, so, would I pay full price for this? I mean, I might, but there are better moisturizers out there. This was fabulous, so I'm not gonna lie, but I think it might be $2.50. I did really like it. The last time I used this was over the summer a few months ago. I did really like it. I like this brand. They do a good job. I also tried their vitamin C was pretty good, and they had their PDRN. They were good. Those I would not buy again. But yeah, anyone telling you need a vitamin C, they don't know what that does. And if they know what it does, they have a very rudimentary understanding of what it does, and that's fine. But they don't have enough of an understanding to recommend it to you and tell you that you should also buy it. Bitches are crazy. Listen to who you're listening to, you know what I mean? These were sent to me by a brand named Visa. I have another one of these still left. This one, I think the packaging is beautiful. I can't help but think they spent more on the packaging than the actual product. Sorry, this is mean. I don't mean to be mean. It's beautiful of them to send me the products. I was over the moon actually when I got this stuff because berry was not my favorite color for my lips. My clients ended up actually really liking this product because I ended up using the clear one. I used it all up, I think, where it's in the car. I did, like, it's peptides and this, that, and the other thing, like the buzzword of the moment. It honestly turned quite gritty, and it started to smell like fish. It was so like, and it started out, it was a vanilla scent, and then I looked it up and it said, yeah, that can happen. It's like the way the plastic interacts with whatever, but I'm like, what the hell? I was trying to smell delectable, and why do my lips smell like fish? Yeah, he said, no, we're not doing that. So, and the price point, that's an absolutely not, and I didn't actually end up promoting those on my page because of, like, here's the other one, because of the fact that it smelled like fish. If I told someone, like, people, this is a great product, and they all spent $60. Let me actually Google how much these are, because I did pay for them. Visa lip. Crazy, like, this is crazy. For a new okay, it was $45. That's bold for a new brand, I have to say. But I don't understand why this has as many good reviews as it is, because I mean, I feel very flattered that they wanted me to be one of the models, because all the models that they chose to send the product to are gorgeous. But like, if I had everyone go out and buy, okay, so it's $45, but then, you know, you get shipping and everything. So how much does that end up being? I don't know. But if I made recommendations and everyone goes out and buys or spends $45 on a lip product, and then they're smelling like fish, I feel responsible for the fact that you're smelling like fish. And then I'm going to be thinking about, everyone's like, Katrina thinks it smells good. Does Katrina's upper smell like, is she blind to the smell of fish? What's wrong with her? What else is she blind to? What else misses her awareness, you know? So, that is gonna be a no. Oh, and then these were, I guess, they're, pardon. Hold on. Trying to get it out gently, and these were, yeah, this was their PDRN, serum, hyaluronic acid, Lumisk, and this one was their vitamin C. Vitamin C is difficult. Vitamin C is difficult to tackle, and it's difficult for a lot of people's skin to tolerate generally. And then this was a vitamin C that was meant to be used morning and evening, which, no, I mean, I didn't use it morning and evening because of vitamin C. The purpose of vitamin C, I'd say primarily, is to support your sunscreen. It's an antioxidant. You need it in the daytime because, like, our world is disgustingly polluted. It's very sad. You know, like, you're inside your house. I mean, you don't need to protect yourself from pollution at night. I mean, you would regenerate at night, and so you would, yeah, regenerative things are better at night. And then it's also weird to me, because why is this instructing people to use vitamin C at night when a lot of people have, like, sensitivities to vitamin C, especially in higher concentrations and higher, you know, a more potent product, like a professional product is going to be a more potent product. And a lot of people who are buying brands like this are already on some sort of retinol. So this is what I mean by, like, we have incredible technology out there in regards to skincare, and, like, what we can, like, do all this crazy stuff, but, like, you don't have to, you know what I mean? And then with all the technology out there, it's impossible don't feel stressed by trying to keep up with all this craziness as an esthetician. there's a lot of noise that I have to filter out as well. You know, I hear people injecting themselves with with peptides, for example, and I get, like, I understand desperation because I'm not judging, because I used to, oh my god, when I was like 12, I wish I wanted blue eyes so badly. Oh my god, I would have like plucked my eyes out to have blue eyes, and now I love the way I look. It took me my entire life to get to this point, without makeup and with whatever my body looks like. You know, and that's the journey. And I think skincare is not supposed to be like this obsessive, like vain, like perfectionist, whatever. It's just supposed to be a moment where you're connecting with yourself and you're taking care of your skin and the vessel, like your vessel, and also your face carries you throughout your entire life. And it really does show the life that you lived on your face. It's really cool, and it's also could be really sad or whatever. Not sad, you know, just interesting. Because, you know, I go through like I show everything on my face. I haven't been getting Botox like the past, I guess, 2 years. I haven't had Botox. And I really just do microgrid because oh my god, see, I'm getting tangential. This is fun. This is easy stuff for me to talk about. But you do a lot of harm. You could do a lot of harm to yourself doing all of this preventative stuff that's really not necessary. You go through a period of time where you're particularly stressed, and I understand, like, this would be the last thing that would be on your mind, just like getting the new but show yourself a little love when you touch your face. Like, that's my whole thing. That's my whole philosophy, is just like using the time that you spend with yourself to like tell yourself good things about yourself, because that's more important than all of this is trying to tell you you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, blah blah blah, buy this, buy that. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that, really. And I can tell you something from a lot of the places that I've worked. With some of the most beautiful, like, beautiful people. It's hollow and it's fake. It's hollow and it's fake. So, and I know it's so hard to pull yourself out of. It's so hard to pull yourself out of. I have been like, you know, I have a stressful job. Why? I'm telling you all my secrets at this sleepover. I have a new job. I like it, but it's pretty stressful. It's more responsibility than I've honestly ever had in a role. And it's a little out of my, like, it's not really as treatment oriented as I would like it to be. So, I'm like, whatever, in that space. But, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So I have been feeling like a little stressed out, and so I haven't been wanting to really, like, film or anything, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm stressed. Like, how am I gonna relax people or, like, make them laugh if, poor Kano knows, if I'm all, you know, funkled, if I'm all funkled, how am I gonna help people if I'm all funkled? But you gotta ask yourself that too. Like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anyone else? If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? You can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? And don't blame yourself for not being able to do it perfectly. Don't blame yourself for not being able to do it perfectly. Everything is baby steps, and a lot of things are not perfectly linear, and it's okay. It's all good. Sometimes we're in an up, sometimes we're in a not up. was feeling like that, I wanted to really distract myself a lot. So I was like, obviously, like, even at work, I couldn't concentrate when I was there because I was just like, my mind just felt like there was so much going on and just like overwhelmed. And I was like scrolling a lot, like to entertain myself and distract myself. And I really like, oh my god, like I'm sickened. If I would tell you the amount of screen time, like I'm not gonna say it because I'm literally embarrassed. But I think that we're all kind of in this really bad space of like phone addiction, which is exactly what they want. Because really, if decisions are made for you, you have no free will, which is like fucking ideal for sick people who want to squeeze every penny out of you because you're not a person. Sorry, this is supposed to be relaxing. sorry. You are a person. That's my point, is that like this is all soulless bullshit. Don't worry about it. If you're feeling bad, it makes sense that you would be feeling bad. It's probably because you're like a good normal person with a heart and like soul, you know what I mean? Like you're a good normal person with like a heart and a soul. Like you're a good normal person with a heart and a soul. And a good normal person with a heart and a soul is like fucking disturbed by what's going on. Is disturbed by what's going on. So you can hang out with me. We're in it together. We're gonna undisturb each other. But yeah, and it made me feel so much worse, even through the things that were making me like laugh. It's just such a psychotic loop of emotions. I mean, can you imagine if you took the phone away and you saw someone sitting there like this? Wait, ready, I'm gonna do it. Wait, why would they post that? Oh my god, what? Oh, do you believe that person's psychotic? They're doing that to us, but we're doing that to ourselves. Like, that's weird. Like, our minds have never, like, this is not some intellectual video, so I'm not going to be doing all our minds were never, like, but really, this is preposterous. So I deleted fucking Instagram for a minute. Technically, I'm not doing a digital detox, like, truly. I have to, like, I can't do digital detox, like, fully, but I could do a little social media detox. I'm like, I can consider YouTube a social media, but, like, YouTube and social media. Get a grip. So, when we're doing the, like, ASMR, this feels like, I don't know. This feels good. I like this. I really do. So, anyway, all of that to say, I just wanted to say hi to you guys and you girls specifically because yeah, I feel like it's part of my purpose to debunk a lot of this like really like bullshit that's out there about just health and wellness and skincare specifically. It is, everything is meant to be balanced. Like, that's the point. Healthy skin, what is it? The only thing you need for healthy skin, it's one thing. It's not a product. It's balance. It's just balance. Your skin needs a good balance of oil and water. It needs a good balance of the right products. It depends on you and your skin. And if your body, your intrinsic, your body, and honestly, unfortunately, a lot of the external factors have to be balanced for you too. And that's very difficult to do. So, I just wanted to say hi and do, I guess, that. And this pretty much it. If you have any ideas for a video, let me know. But I just wanted to give you guys a little fun something